When you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on a car, you're paying for much more than just a good drive. You're paying for an image, an experience. And with Aston Martin, you get pure British class, seductive stealth-like styling, a big dose of mystique, and plenty of James Bond. Meet the Aston Martin DB9. Now it sells for a cool 350 odd grand. Not too bad if you got the money, but the big disappointment for me is that this car pretty much looks the same as the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, which is about 120 grand cheaper. But the DB9 is also a little bit more special. A bit more of an occasion. It's got a V12 engine and 4 seats, although I don't know anyone who could use them or even call them seats. Out of the big long bonnet is a fair bit of engine, 5.9 litres of glorious V12. It sounds sort of purposeful, a bit of a growl, not too much of a bark though, but it is certainly unique. And there's a more than adequate 335 kilowatts to play with. Now, the DB9, while it may feel a little bit cramped inside, is not exactly the world's lightest car. It's about 1.8 tonnes. So yes, it's quick. It'll get to 100 k's an hour in about 5.1 seconds. But there are quicker things around for the money. Still, top speed, 300 kilometres an hour. But it's definitely a grand cruiser, not a racetrack bruiser. Sure, the DB9 grips pretty well through corners, thanks to those huge 19-inch wheels and tyres. But it does not like bumps one little bit. Even cat's eyes just jar really heavily into the cabin. And the steering rattles over bumpy roads like it shouldn't on a car that's designed to tackle some of the world's most dastardly roads. And that's the start of a few little things not to like with the DB9. For me, it's the least convincing of the Aston Martin family, although to be fair, it is a pretty stellar field. As I mentioned before, it's 350 odd grand, so it is hideously priced. And inside, you just get the impression that they're trying a little bit too hard to be different for the sake of being different. Things like this reverse swinging tacho, which sometimes is a little bit difficult to read. The centre console, you can't always read the switches in bright light. And then there's this push button automatic transmission. Go figure. But of course, it's got all the mod cons, save for things like a rocket launcher or a smoke screen. And it feels seriously special and really unique inside. You've got leather everywhere, real metal. It's just classy, upmarket, British. And it is also one of the most gorgeous cars on the road. And hey, James Bond drives one and you don't get much better experience than that. So it must be good, even if I feel absolutely nothing like Daniel Craig.